Okay, so what's up guys? What we're going to do in this video is I am going to show you how to update a Stern Jurassic Park pinball machine that was actually released in 2019. So I was looking at the game code because I've updated it once, but I noticed that they actually had a new update that came out on February 19th, which is actually my birthday. So they had, I think it's 2 releases since the code that's on there right now. So I'm just going to show you how to basically update your pinball machine. And you basically go to the Stern website and they'll have the game code, and they actually have a README on there if you want to go ahead and read that. But you download a file and you unzip it, and inside that folder there should be either 1 or 2 files, and you just drop it on a flash drive. And you just drop it on the top level. I guess just try not to have anything else on your flash drive. And then you can open up your back glass on your pinball machine, and I'll show you how to do that. And you just insert this into the motherboard on the back glass, or inside the back glass. And then make sure your pinball machine is turned off the whole time. And then once you put it in, then just turn it on, and I'll show you kind of some of the functions to go through just to get it updated. And there's 2 different updates, and we'll kind of go through that. But I guess like enough of that. Let's go ahead and update Jurassic Park to the latest revision. Okay, so this is actually my brother. This is my brother,
Hello,
Jake, and this is like his favorite game. It's this Jurassic Park pinball machine that we actually won at the Houston Arcade Expo through a raffle. So he was, he was asking about updating the code. He was just like, "Wait, you can update these pinball machines?" And I was like, "Yeah, it changes the rule sets, adds new things, new high score type stuff." And he has the high score right now, so we're gonna go ahead and try to update the code on it. And then I told him it may fluctuate some of the high score stuff, but he's like 100 million away from any of us, so I think he's safe for right now. But he doesn't really know how to do it, so we're gonna go ahead and try to run through and kind of just see how to update the code on one of these machines. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna turn the game on, so you just stay right here, and you're gonna look at the back glass here. Okay, so this is the pinball machine starting up. And it should run the revision code in here. And I think right now we're on like, I think 1.0 or something like that.
yeah, that sounds right.
So here goes, booting up, booting up, booting up. There it is. So it's version 0.91. That's the latest version. And there's the pinball machine. It's all started up, and check this out. New topper. Isn't that cool? So it's pretty cool. So the very first step to actually updating the game code is you actually have to turn the machine off. So the first thing we're gonna do is turn the machine off. And the way you turn the machine off, here I'm gonna go ahead and give that to my brother, is there's a button right here. Actually I have it on a remote, but I'm just gonna do it the right way. And you just turn off this button right here, and that'll turn the machine off. All right, and then the next thing, I'm going to just set the remote down, is I'm going to go ahead and turn the light on so that way we can kind of see what's going on. But you need to get the actual keys out for the back glass. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And through here's the keys for the back glass. All right. And I'm just going to close that back up. And here's the back glass. So there's the keys. So just turn it. And then the spike system is back behind here. This is the back glass here. And you want to be kind of careful, so you kind of want to lift up, but then make sure the glass doesn't fall down, because the glass is really expensive. So you pull up, and then you just let it kind of come down, and then you can grab it and pull it out. So I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side. Get that out of the way. And then this was the USB drive I was talking about. And if you look, actually back here, it'll tell you here, it'll say Pinball Game Software Update Instructions. So it'll say place game software update file in the root directory of a blank FAT32 formatted USB flash drive, which is what we did. It says use back box power switch to turn off game, wait for LEDs to turn off. Plug USB flash drive into C9 or C15. So if you look at the motherboard, it has all these different like numbers, and it's just basically kind of like a address for things on the board. So this is actually C9. So you can see the little white thing there and the little blue part here. So I'm just going to push it in like this. It's a little bit of a tight fit. just like that. So now it's in. That has, I think it was 2.75 gigabytes of data on it. But it's going to have two different type of installation. It's going to have a quick update and then a full update. A full update is recommended more if you have issues with your game code. And a quick update is just if you're just trying to update some of the files. But that's the reason why the update file is so big. It's almost 3 gigabytes because it has all the talking and videos and everything on there. So it says when that is done, you can go ahead and you can just flip the game on. So I'm just going to put that there just to get it out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the game on. The game's going to go ahead and come on. Give it a second. It's going to notice that there's a flash drive in there. And it should say it here on the screen. So we wait, we wait, we wait. It's trying to read it. There it goes, version 9.0. It's like super bright LEDs. And then, did it read the file? Huh, it doesn't seem like it read it. Let me try the other spot real quick. So I'm going to turn this off again. And these are the LEDs that it's talking about waiting till they turn off. So there's like some little red LEDs there. I don't know if you can see it with the light on. You can see some red LEDs there. So it's asking you just to wait till those turn off. And I think what it is just kind of like residual power that is just like in the system. So it's doing like a slow fade, so they're coming down, so they're out. So it says here that that should both be C9. The only thing I could think of is like something didn't copy over right. But I want to say when I did it before that it's supposed to recognize it automatically. So let me see. Let me go ahead and try to push that in. Maybe it was just the wrong USB port. So let's try it again. And here comes the super bright LEDs on. If not, I need to look at the settings and kind of show you how to go through the settings and update it. But I think it's automatic through the flash drive. So we wait, 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 wait. Hopefully it comes on. Unless there's something actually wrong with my flash drive, which is entirely possible. Huh, didn't seem like it came on. So let me try to, sorry, let me go to the settings here. It's just on the coin door. I think it might just be a bad flash drive. Because I don't remember going through here to actually change anything. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change flash drives because maybe that's actually not formatted properly, but I'll double check. So I'll be back. Let me go check. Okay, so we used this one. I don't know what was wrong with it. I don't know if it's not FAT32 or it's just a bad flash drive, but found this one. Going to use that one. So we're going to do a rinse and repeat.
Round 2.
Yeah, exactly. And just put it here and hopefully this works. Because if this doesn't work, something more involved is going on. There it goes.
Hold on to your butts.
Yeah, exactly. Jurassic Park reference. All right, so here we go.
It's gonna be like, nah, nah.
Oh, there we go. That's different. You see how it said initializing? I think that was different. Maybe I'm just telling myself that that's different. There we go.
Oh, cool.
So this actually looks like an old DMD. So you see how it has the dots? All right, there we go. So it's telling me this is Jurassic Park Pro and it's 1.00. And I think we were using, what was it, 0.91 or 0.98 or something like that. So it wasn't 1.0. So it says press plus or minus to choose, press select to update, press back to exit. So we're going to go ahead and open up that coin door. Because when it says the plus or minus, it is actually referring to the plus and minus on the volume here. So we're going to go ahead and hit select, press select, which is here. So now it's going to ask, do you want to update quick, verify, all that good stuff. So there's a quick yes, so we want to verify the code. There's a full yes, there's a quick no. We're going to go ahead and do a quick yes just to make sure everything goes okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit enter, and there it goes. So you can see that the quick is actually, what is that, 12 megabytes? So it's not a whole bunch of code. So there it goes, it's updating. So it was 2.75, 2.74, I guess, of code. And that's it. Now it says game code update, and it says resuming. Now it's going to unpack the files. So if I remember correctly, this does take a little bit of time. There it goes. And it's like real slow too. So I'm going to go ahead and switch the light off so maybe you can see it better. But I'm going to get a little bit closer here and you can kind of see the dots. So you can kind of see how it's like the old school like DMD. But it's a LCD screen in there, so it's kind of just faking it. Just kind of how those color DMDs are.
You want to come back?
It goes do 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 do. Okay, so I'm just letting it speed up and like just go through it like really fast while it's updating. But I just kind of wanted to show you the topper. It's kind of cool. It's got like these LEDs. It's got LEDs up in these torches and stuff. It doesn't really interact with the game at all, but it just looks cool. It just kind of has this really cool look to it. But just kind of wanted to show you that while we wait for this update to happen. So let's get back to fast forwarding and getting through this code update.
The attachment for that topper was like Velcro or something. You didn't like drill into the top.
Yeah, that's true. It's actually so it has like these screw mounts, and I thought, hey, like this metal part here would actually screw in here, and that's how it would attach. But no, it has like these Velcro strips that are on the bottom. That's the only thing I was kind of disappointed in, and I thought like, hey, like you have all these different screw points, so why not just have hardware and it just be metal to the pinball machine? But no, it's just kind of like Velcroed on there. So it's just kind of like a big sticker, and it just has Velcro.
Yeah, that's one thing that worries me. Like if you're really playing football and you're kind of hitting the machine.
Yeah.
We've hit it a little bit, and it hasn't really too much.
Right.
So it's been good.
So yeah, I'm just kind of worried that I'm going to hit it really hard and that thing's going to topple down and it's going to, like, you know, hit the glass or something. And
Complete. Like,
yeah,
train wreck.
it's just going to be a disaster. So. But it seems like it's on there pretty good. I mean, we tried bumping the machine and stuff, and it doesn't seem like it moves very much. It's not very heavy. It's not too heavy. So I mean, it seems like it's on there okay. I just wish it was screwed on there because then I know like, hey, we would be able to just kind of beat on the machine and it would just like stay on and not topple off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess this is the full 2 gigs. So it's still going. But let's fast forward through it and get all the way to the end. Okay, so now it is going through the verify update portion of the install. And I just do this just to make sure that everything that when it got unpacked, it got installed, that it's all just working fine. So there's no glitches or anything like that. So just to double check to make sure that the install is there properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through this and then let it just verify, and then hopefully it should be good to go. We can pull the flash drive and go ahead and start the machine back up. All right, so here we go. Alright, so it says game code update success. Alright, success, update complete, remove USB memory, power cycle game, all that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just power this down. We should be good to go. Just going to wait for those LEDs to come down. We were coming up with dubstep Jurassic Park music with our mouths while we were waiting for this thing to update. It's pretty good stuff. We're gonna release an album next year. Alright, so just kind of waiting for that LED to come down. It should be fine now. Oh, I'm just gonna fry the whole board. Alright, there we go. That's out. I'm actually gonna drop this down. And I'm actually gonna flip on the light here because I want to show you something. So the topper is actually, I'm gonna pull some of the cable because I have some excess cable back here that I just never pulled down. I'll probably need to clean this up a little bit later. But I'm gonna just pull that through and try not to snag on anything. But I had all this kind of like dangling out the back and I don't really want it dangling out the back. And I am gonna have to like go through and just kind of clean this up later. Some of the like ties and stuff. I say later and yet I'm doing it now. So there's one. Just kind of leave it like that. And just in case if you don't know where it's coming through when you buy the topper from these guys. And this is I'm trying to remember, was it tilt topper or something like that? I can't remember the name. But they give you this power adapter and it plugs right in here into the power source there. So that's kind of where it plugs in. And I had to take this off. And this was the little like circle that kind of lets you to run the wire through. But let me get the back glass. I'm going to stick the back glass on there. So that way, because I think we're good to go now. So, again, just be careful because all of this stuff just costs a fortune. It just costs way too much money. So it just slides up. And then this like little lip just kind of holds it, secures it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this. Always put your keys back. There's been so many times where I like lose keys. So I'm just going to put this back in the coin door. If I can find the hook. There we go. I'm going to close that because it'll actually shut down the high voltage. But let's flip it back on. And this is one of those hold on to your butts moment. And it should be good. It says applying update, please wait. So this is the second part of it. Update complete, rebooting. So now we just gotta wait for the machine to come back on. And then it should say version 1.0 if everything went through okay. Jurassic Park logo. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this over because I actually want my brother to actually try this out because we were reading some of the README and some of the updates. Waiting. There we go. Version 1.0 successful. Okay, so here we go. Updating. Here we go. Still more updating. But this part should go pretty fast. It's the transfer of the data from the flash drive to the board that takes the longest. There we go, update successful. All right, machine's coming on. Game software updated, all settings restored. There we go. You want to run through the flippers and just make sure like it just has all the different...
You know anybody who can network 8 connection machines?
I just want to make sure it has the high
2 million
scores.
lines of code for what I did
There
for
it
this
goes.
job?
So there's his high score. So I just
Very
wanted,
good.
just wanted to make sure. Yeah, our high scores are terrible, but you know, we're trying to get better at this game. So one thing that I read during the README was that if you hold both flippers together, it'll do some kind of like special game.
You can run this whole park from this room with minimal
There we
staff for
go.
up to 3 days.
Choose your mode of play: standard, use flipper to change, competition mode, challenge mode.
That's something. That's new.
Yeah, these are all like kind of like new. We had the competition mode, but we didn't have the challenge mode. So I guess you want to try it. There it is.
That's cool.
So this is like a new animation. This is something new that was installed. So those are the rules. It's a different mode. So it's kind of cool because like you kind of get your money's worth out of this, out of these machines because they update stuff on it and it actually changes the game up.
Get the remaining staff and dinosaurs out!
That's pretty cool.
All right,
And it
so
looks completely different too.
yeah, it's like all the animations and
So
everything.
you have to go for the rescues on the play field.
Right.
Huh. And do you have like so much time on this one? Let's see. Alright, let's give it a shot.
Oh, you have fuel. That was the thing. You have fuel on this one.
So we can hit this one. Yeah. Oh. Always takes me a few games to get warmed up.
No excuses.
Oh, I got that. Let's see if we can get the T-Rex.
So you gotta shoot rescue shots. Oh, there goes a fuel added. How do you add fuel?
Maybe by hitting the truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and it is counting down because it has a fuel remaining. It's counting down like 28. So you can kind of see there. And it's counting down fuel.
We lost a truck. We have only 2 trucks left.
Oh, and I guess you lose stuff too. So was that a ball that you lost?
Yeah. So you lose a truck. Ah.
I didn't even hear you launch a new ball. So this is actually going to be pretty interesting. Go ahead and try this mode out and try to play it.
So did that give you more gas? Let me hit the truck. Nope, can't hit the truck.
I thought it was the rescues.
Start him again.
We lost
That's
another
right.
truck. We have only 1 truck left.
Yeah, let's try to get the ramp. Get that right. Oh, I got 2 of them. Oh,
This way. Shoot the left ramp.
I can't get them.
Oh, you almost lost it.
Trying to get that ball over. Ugh. Alright, let's see if I can get it. Ah!
We're running low on fuel. Shoot the raptor pen.
Oh, you gotta shoot the raptor thing.
To get gas?
I guess.
Alright, let's see if I can hit it. Where's my gas on the screen?
We're too late.
It's 15.
Oh man. That's pretty cool. That's fun. Huh.
I can't believe they're gone.
So what do you think?
That's pretty cool.
Is that worth the update?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's like a brand new game in a way. Kind of like you have to look and like kind of relearn like how to play, like because all the playfield's telling you.
Enter your initials.
Oh wow, you got a high score because nobody's played
The
this.
first one.
There's a high score. All right, so that is the Jurassic Park pinball machine update, and one of the new modes in there. And there's actually some extra stuff in there that we got to go through and look at. But that's kind of the new modes on the Jurassic Park. We're gonna go ahead and check it out and play it some more, and try to get some new high scores. All right, I guess we're out. Ready to play?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and play.